Dr. Juice, yo, what's going on? Hey. Today we're going to be talking about something fun that is internal versus extrinsic. Internal versus extrinsic motivation. This is a fun topic, and I'm going to tell you about some experiences in my life where I am chasing after the intrinsic motivation and how you can apply that to yours. So stick with me to hear how you can tap into that intrinsic motivation and make the right decisions for the trade-offs between the two. Intrinsic motivation is something, the concept is where you draw upon yourself things that you want to do at the core of yourself, not related to the external things around you. So that might mean, as an example, learning how to play guitar. You might just enjoy learning how to play guitar for the fun of it. You don't expect to get anything out of it, and you're just doing it because you like learning that skill. Other extrinsic and not extrinsic, other internal intrinsic rewards would be maybe learning about a new recipe or about something in history for fun, even though it's not really going to directly benefit you. You just enjoy doing it. Now, there's a lot of extrinsic motivators, and these are very easy to spot. As an example, if you're doing income for a job, if you're working at, say, McDonald's, you probably are not very intrinsically motivated by the job itself, and you might have a lot of extrinsic reward when it comes to, just making money to live. Probably as cavemen, we had extrinsic rewards all around us. We had to like chase after some lion. Run away from some lion. The extrinsic reward there being you just don't want to die. Although, I guess it could be argued that's also an intrinsic reward. You don't want to die. Or maybe like picking berries or something. You don't really care about the act of picking berries as a caveman. You just need the extrinsic reward of eating so that you don't die. Okay, enough with my stupid caveman analogies. For me personally, these YouTube videos are something I'm doing as a type of intrinsic reward. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm getting like 5 views right now per video. So in some sense, I'm kind of just talking into the void, but it's still enjoyable because I am looking at each additional video and I can actually see like the improvement over time. So I set a goal for myself, and that is to do like 100 daily uploads. That's like one video for 100 days every day. And by the end of it, I should learn something about myself. I should learn something about the video making process. I think Mr. Beast, a famous YouTuber who's very successful, has said something like his first 100 videos are crap, and that you should expect your first 100 videos to also be crap and get like no views. And well, that might tend to be what's happening to me. And that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to learn something about myself, and I'm learning what it means to make a video. I'm learning just how far I can take my current systematic process of making videos. I have a certain systematic process in which I'm making the videos right now, and I want to see how far this method can really go. And I want to see certain aspects of video making. Like, do you actually need to nicheify? So nicheifying is something that happens in the YouTube community, where as a channel you focus on like one thing. So if you're familiar with game theory, he focused, Matt Pat, this guy, he recently retired on YouTube, but he focused on just making theories about video games, about the characters and so on. This was like the singular focus, right? So yeah, YouTube channels tend to focus on one thing. I want to see if you actually need to do that. Maybe it's not needed, or maybe it is, and we're going to find out. So back onto intrinsic versus extrinsic reward. A lot of the things I just mentioned are actually intrinsic. I'm just curious to see what the results of these things are, almost as an experience. And I just enjoy developing some type of skill for myself. I'll learn something about myself. That is something intrinsic. That's what's been on my mind. Not really much yet. Maybe if this channel ever becomes successful and I'm doing like 10,000, 20,000 or more views per video, suddenly there's going to be some extrinsic reward there that I can tap into. But right now, just intrinsic reward, and that's totally fine. And let's see where it takes us. For you, I actually recommend that you do intrinsic reward seeking. Then if you really tap into something that really strikes a chord with you intrinsically, you put so much energy into it, you put so much of your mind into it and heart, that you end up creating something cool, or you end up building a skill or doing something that is valuable organically. So if you can really tap into that intrinsic power, I'd recommend it. It really is the best way to live. All right, that's Dr. Juice. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe.